to you a little different than some of the books that you might read, or some of the tourist guides, or some of the versions that are here. Because you keep hearing that this is the cradle of Christianity, which is certainly the dominant view of history, that somehow there was a new religion founded here. But in fact, what began here was meant to obliterate religion to a million pieces. And so I'll give you a little different view of it than the dominant view. And you can feel the religion that is here. First of all, we are in Galilee. Now that in itself is a message of God's grace. You remember that Jesus was baptized in the River Jordan towards in Judea. Not exactly where we are now, further south, maybe 100 kilometers further south. And then he was tempted in the wilderness of Judea. He was led by the Spirit to be tempted in the wilderness of Judea. And then it says, and I read here from Matthew chapter 4, that he went into Galilee, and leaving Nazareth, he came and dwelt in Capernaum, which is where we just were, down the road here, which is up on the coast, in the borders of Zebulun and Naphtali, that it might be fulfilled, which was spoken by Isaiah the prophet, saying, the land of Zebulun and the land of Naphtali, by the way of the sea, beyond Jordan, Galilee of the Gentiles, the people which sat in darkness saw a great light. And to them which sat in the region and the shadow of death, light is sprung up. And Jesus came here to begin to preach. And so 700 years earlier, the prophet Isaiah had spoken a prophecy over Galilee. This is the land of Zebulun and Naphtali. So you could say that that prophecy was like it hung in the air for 7 centuries. Something is supposed to happen in this place. Now contrast that with the popular view at the time. I recently read the life story of Julius Caesar, who was the great Roman emperor, and whose name everybody took. Caesar was